Hey guys, welcome back. Let's boost and improve your vocabulary by learning some common English idioms you can use when having conversations in English. Guys, in this lesson, we're going over 10 common English idioms you'll hear in many TV shows and movies to help you better understand those idioms and, most importantly, use them when speaking in English. Now, if this is the first time you're here on my YouTube channel, welcome. My name's Adriana from EnglishTeacherAdriana.com. I help English learners improve their English, boost their confidence to finally speak English confidently. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on notifications so that you get that bell when I post my next video lesson here to help you improve your English. Guys, in this lesson, there will be many new idioms. We'll go through the definitions, and of course, we'll be using these idioms in example sentences to help you remember and use them when speaking in English. But it's not enough for you to be passive throughout this lesson. While I'm saying these idioms, saying these example sentences, shadow out loud. So repeat at the same time as me to help you remember and, most importantly, use these idioms when speaking in English. Go and find yourself a quiet corner and let's begin with the first idiom. Now, the first idiom is a sore spot or point. A sore spot or point. Now, personally, I use a sore spot more often than a sore point, but it is good to know both of them. This is a great idiom to be using when you'd like to describe somebody who doesn't want to talk or maybe speak or even hear about a subject. It makes them feel embarrassed. They simply don't like talking about it. It's an awkward topic or a subject for them. For example, my friend Mary is going to visit us tonight. And I told my husband, please don't mention the amount of weight that Mary's gained. It's really a sore spot for her. So here we can see the idiom a sore spot being used to describe the fact that she's put on weight, it's an awkward topic for her and let's avoid it. It makes her feel embarrassed. Careful pronunciation, a sore spot, or a sore point. A sore point. Now, the next idiom I personally love, and that's the idiom to get a real kick out of something. To get a real kick out of something. I'm doing these funky hand movements underneath because I don't know. If you get a real kick out of something, it's a really informal idiom, and it basically means that you really enjoy doing something. So if something makes you really happy, maybe you could say I'm getting a real kick out of teaching this idiom because it just really makes me happy. Guys, this is an informal idiom. If I said I am getting a real kick out of filming this video, it simply doesn't sound natural. As you already know, guys, English speakers, we use connected speech, and especially with informal phrases. So here, to get a real kick out of something, we need to take a deep breath and we need to practice some shadowing. Now, try and repeat after me. Get a real kick out of something. Get a real kick out of something. Something. Get a real kick out of something. For example, Mary gets a real kick out of going for a run at midnight. There's nobody else around. So here the idiom to get a real kick out of something, in this case going for a run, and we're talking about Mary, basically going for a run at midnight makes Mary feel really happy. Again, pronunciation, to get a real kick out of something. To get a real kick out of something. Now the next idiom is also another really informal idiom. And the idiom is to do something for kicks. To do something for kicks. This is a great idiom to use to describe something that you're doing that's really exciting, but it's not the right thing to do. Okay, maybe it's a little bit dangerous, maybe it's even illegal, maybe it's something that you shouldn't do. For example, let's go nick-knocking just for kicks. Now guys, nick-knocking is when you go around your neighborhood and you knock on people's doors and you run away. And here, as you already know, it's not really a nice thing to do. Well, maybe I hate when people nick-knock. I haven't had that done to me, but it's not the nicest thing to be doing. And if I told you, hey, let's go nick-knocking just for kicks, basically it means let's go and knock on people's doors and run away just for fun. So it's fun, it's something that's exciting, and it's gonna make us really happy. Careful pronunciation. Do something for kicks. For kicks. Do something for kicks. Now, if someone's done something bad to you and you want some payback, you want revenge, you may need to give them a taste of their own medicine. A taste of their own medicine. Now, this basically means that you are going to do the same bad thing back to that person because they've done it to you in the past. For example, I told my husband, don't help him redecorate his house. Give him a taste of his own medicine. He never helped you. So here the idiom, give him a taste of his own medicine, is being used to describe the fact that, hey, give him some revenge, pay him back for what he did to you in the past. Careful pronunciation, give someone a taste of their own medicine. Give someone a taste of their own medicine. Medicine. Now, if you find yourself in a situation that something is really bad, it's really unpleasant, but life simply has to go on, you have to accept that fact and move on with your life, even though it's really unpleasant. A great idiom to be using here is a bitter pill to swallow. For example, losing our house due to the financial crisis was a bitter pill to swallow, but thankfully we're okay now. So here I'm using the idiom a bitter pill to swallow because it was a really unpleasant situation for us to have to lose our house because of financial situation, but life goes on. I had to deal with that unpleasant situation. So instead of saying I had to deal with it, I had to go on, bitter pill to swallow is a great idiom to be using in this setting. Careful pronunciation, a bitter pill to swallow. Swallow, bitter, pill, swallow. A bitter pill to swallow. Now the next idiom I'm sure you've heard of in TV shows and movies, maybe you even currently use it, and that idiom is to jump for joy. To jump for joy. Now, if you jump for joy, like you can literally jump, but it doesn't literally mean that you're jumping in certain situations. It basically means that you're really, really happy, okay? If you're really excited, really happy about something, you could express this using the idiom jump for joy. Jump for joy. For example, Mary jumped for joy when she saw she scored 7.5 on her IELTS exam. Careful pronunciation, to jump, to jump, to jump for joy, to jump for joy, for joy, to jump for joy. I don't know about you guys, but have you ever been in that situation when somebody's trying to get you to do something really unpleasant, but they're trying to make that unpleasant task or situation feel a little bit more acceptable? So more appealing, like you'd want to do it, but it's a really bad situation. Now, in these situations, a great idiom to be using to describe this is the idiom to sugar the pill. To sugar the pill. So it does not literally mean to put sugar on a pill, like a tablet or a medicine. Here, if you sugar the pill, it means that you make a really unpleasant task or situation seem a little bit more bearable and acceptable. For example, our boss sugared the pill by offering us a large bonus for those of us who are able to complete the task on time. Really, we're all dreading this task. It's hard, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of work, but our boss made it more bearable or acceptable, so he sugared the pill with a bonus. Therefore, pronunciation, to sugar the pill. Sugar, sugar. It's not sugar, don't roll the R, okay guys? Sugar, to sugar the pill. To sugar the pill. If you'd like to express that you're really happy, so maybe you got engaged, you got married, you got a big bonus, you bought a new car, you bought a new house, I don't know, something that makes you really happy. Maybe you had a kid, maybe your family had a kid, I don't know. Anything that makes you really happy, you could express this by using the idiom to walk on air. To walk on air. Guys, if you're walking on air, well, if you can walk on air, let me know. But to walk on air is used quite often to express the fact that you are really, really happy. Doesn't mean that you're literally walking on air, because as far as I know, humans can't do that, but maybe I'm mistaken. For example, I just saw Mary and I noticed Mary was walking on air and she told me that Bob had just proposed to her. So here, walking on air is used to describe the fact that Mary is really, really happy. She's not walking on air, literally, but she's really happy. Careful here, pronunciation of the word air. Air, walking on air. Again, connected speech. Walking on air, walking on air, walking on air, walking on air. Now the next idiom isn't so positive in meaning as the previous idioms we had, and that idiom is to kick the bucket. To kick the bucket. This is a really informal way of expressing that someone has passed away, so they've died. Okay, passed away, I just want to highlight this. In English, guys, the word die is really direct. I rarely use die. I more often use a phrasal verb passed away. It just sounds a lot more nicer and makes the whole situation appear a lot more delicate than it is. No one likes to hear that people have died or, you know, that they're not here with us anymore. So if you are talking about people dying, passing away is a great phrasal verb to be using instead. Even while recording this, I've had to stop myself a few times from saying passed away instead of die. Passed away just sounds really nice, okay? But anyway, back to the idiom to kick the bucket. Basically, this means to die. It's very informal. I don't use this. I don't think I've ever used this idiom, but I am familiar with it because it's used in a lot of TV shows, in movies. English speakers do use it, but it is really up to you if you prefer to use it or you don't. For example, a dog kicked the bucket last year. It was such a sad time for us. Careful pronunciation, to kick the bucket. To kick the bucket. Now, the idiom to have itchy feet. This is a great idiom to use to describe people who can't sit and stay in one spot for too long. So if you know somebody who maybe can't sit in one place, maybe they're always traveling, they're always doing something, you could describe them as having itchy feet. For example, Mary can't live in one place for more than a month. She has itchy feet and she's moving all the time. So here, itchy feet is being used to describe Mary as wanting to always move on, travel on, and try something new. Careful pronunciation, itchy feet. Itchy, itchy. This sounds really strange when I say it slowly. Itchy feet, itchy feet. Now the idiom something makes your day, something makes your day is an idiom that I use quite often. So if something has happened during the day, maybe it was an event, maybe someone did something for me, maybe I went somewhere and it made me really, really happy. It was the highlight of my day. Instead of saying it was a highlight of my day, I could use an idiom, it made my day. It made my day. For example, my husband bought me flowers yesterday and it made my day. So here, my husband buying me flowers made me so happy. It was the highlight of my day. Careful pronunciation, to make your day. To make your day. Remember guys, that practice makes perfect. Make sure to watch this video lesson a few times. Say these idioms, say these example sentences out loud to help you remember, and most importantly, use them when speaking in English. Let's take it one step further now by completing a homework task together. Watch this video lesson for a third time, choose 5 new idioms, and use them in a sentence in the comments below this video. Also guys, if you like this video lesson, please do let me know by smashing that like button. Like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on notifications so that you know you get that bell when I post my next video lesson here to help you improve your English. Continue learning with me by downloading my free audio guide where I share with you exactly what you need to be doing every single day to drastically improve your confidence speaking in English. Thank you for watching, thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in my next lesson. Bye for now.